And thank you for subscribing and liking if you're getting meaning out of this daily reading of the Science of Mind. Science of Mind, a philosophy, a faith, a way of life, day 3. This is referencing page 236, removing the complex. Removing the complex. So several things come to mind as I reflect on this, including my commitment and devotion to keep things as simple as possible. Simple instead of complex. Simple. What's actual? What's less abstract, less ethereal? What's more practical, more concrete? So see where your mind goes with this as we look at our own convictions and our own complexities. From the text, suppose someone is constantly saying, quote, everything is all wrong in the world. Can you relate? Do you know people that you don't really like to see them coming because chances are they're going to present again and again and again everything that's wrong in the world? And the world at large, everything that's wrong in them, everything that's wrong in the family, everything that's wrong in the neighborhood, everything that's wrong in the community, everything that's wrong in the family, everything that's wrong in the church, everything that's wrong in somebody's opinions. Whew, did you notice some of your energy drained off even as you heard that? Mine did too, but not for long. So, to the degree that we can observe that, we won't be as affected by that. People are wrong, things are wrong, conditions are wrong, period. Mental mind treatment, changing our thoughts, changing our minds, changing our already drawn conclusions is an antidote for this, a remedy for this, healing for this. So the opposite then from everything is all wrong in the world. How do you react when you believe that thought? Everything is all wrong in the world. What's the consequence of believing that thought? And notice how the mind will go out and dredge all the proof to bring in to support that already drawn conclusion. And what if then in treating our mind, healing our mind, we open to consider an alternative, to consider the opposite, to consider the other polarity of mind, which is everything is not all wrong in the world. Not everything in the world is wrong. What would your opposite be? Everything is all wrong in the world. Nothing is all wrong in the world. Everything is included in the world. You may not can call it right or even okay. Everything's okay in the world. Not yet, maybe, but everything's included in the world. Kindness, unkindness, respect, disrespect, times of illness, times of wellness. So what if then in the subjective mind, the influenced mind, the more affected mind is in relationship to all of these thoughts, suppressed, depressed, disowned, denied thoughts, all seeds that have been sown since the beginning of time about the world and everything in it, that then we're treating this to say, at a minimum, I've got to go and see what I'm believing, understand what I'm believing, and then get it turned around. Look at it from higher upper room kind of consciousness and relate to it, therefore, differently. The text refers also to it's probable that when Jesus forgave the man sins, that he realized that the man had a complex of condemnation of himself. So maybe that's a starting point, and a starting point for this year, and a starting point for this new philosophy, new faith, new way of life in looking at the science of mind. So, what if you looked at the ways you have and continue to condemn yourself and treated, resolved, healed, cared for, turned around, awakened to that complex? And what if I, Martha Creek, took responsibility for doing that for myself instead of trying to heal the complexes of others, the complexes of the world, the complexes of humanity, to work wholly, solely, and with great devotion and sincerity at healing the complexes, internal, external, and complexes of my own condemnations. And to the degree that I can and do, I'm not going to have as much condemnation for you or for others. Sounds like freedom to me. Blessings, friends. See you tomorrow.